most of you won't finish watching this video. And I'm not saying that to insult you. I'm saying it because your brain may no longer have the capacity to stay with one thing, the capacity to simply hold on. Of all the people who use the internet daily, 93% consume short-form content, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok. And the consequences don't just stop at wasted time. This is quietly, slowly reshaping the architecture of your brain, without warning, without permission. So if you actually want to understand what is happening to you, stay till the end, willingly or by force. Doesn't matter. Attention span is the amount of time you can keep your focus on a single thing without getting distracted. Sounds simple, but everything in your life, your career, your relationships, your education, every goal that actually means something, all of it rests on this one ability. Dr. Gloria Mark's research tells us that over the last 2 decades, the average human attention span has collapsed from 150 seconds to just 47 seconds. And in those same decades, smartphone usage exploded beyond anything we could have imagined. That is not a coincidence. That is cause and effect. You probably tell yourself, it's just a little time wasted, no big deal. But that's not what's happening. Every time your brain gets pulled towards something new in under 30 seconds, it slowly forgets how to stay. It gets addicted to that stimulation. And then the things that actually matter, reading, thinking, solving a real problem, start feeling unbearable because they don't deliver pleasure fast enough. Your brain is straightforward. Whatever feels good, it wants to do again. And that feeling of good is tied to one neurotransmitter, dopamine. Think of dopamine as the brain's reward hormone. The satisfaction of finishing a book, the rush of winning a game, the warmth of a real conversation with a friend, the comfort of scrolling through reels, all of it connects back to dopamine. The difference is just in the quantity. But here's the part most people don't know. Dopamine isn't actually linked to the reward itself. It's linked to the anticipation of the reward. That means when you think, maybe the next reel will be better, that maybe alone is enough to trigger dopamine. Whether the reward shows up or not doesn't matter. The hope is enough. And that hope, that endless, restless hope, is the most dangerous part of all. American psychologist B.F. Skinner proved through his experiments that the human brain is far more attracted to uncertain rewards than to predictable ones. If you know that pressing a button gives you 10 rupees every single time, the excitement dies quickly. But if sometimes it gives you something and sometimes nothing, you keep pressing, over and over, obsessively. That is the entire game of short-form content. Every 30 seconds, a new video. Sometimes it makes you laugh. Sometimes it saddens you. Sometimes it inspires you. Sometimes it's completely pointless. But every single time, your brain whispers, maybe the next one will be better. And you scroll. Again. And again. This is the variable reward principle, and what it does to your brain is no different from a drug. Neurologically, it has been proven that gambling, pornography, hard drugs, and scrolling through reels register in the brain the same way. Your brain makes no moral distinction between them. All it measures is the dopamine spike. Every time you repeat a behavior, your brain builds a pathway for it. These are called neural pathways. The more you repeat the action, the stronger and more automatic those pathways become. And slowly, what started as a decision becomes a habit. And what was a habit becomes a compulsion. But here's where it gets more complicated. As your brain builds new neural pathways, it quietly erases the old ones, which means if you've been scrolling heavily for a long time, those old things that used to bring you joy, reading, creating something, a deep conversation, they just don't feel as satisfying anymore. That's not a personal weakness. That is your brain's programming. But remember this, neural pathways are not permanent. They can be changed. It's hard, but it is not impossible. And on top of all of this, there's one more layer, the algorithm. Every video you paused on, every one you scrolled past, every second you spent on anything, all of it is being recorded. That data builds a virtual model of you.
And that model is then used to show you exactly what keeps you on the app the longest. The algorithm was not built for you. You are the algorithm. Companies like Meta and Google spend billions every year studying the human brain, not to fix its vulnerabilities, but to exploit them. Because the equation is simple. If you cannot control your own mind, they will control it for you. And that is exactly what they want. Control. Our nervous system is the result of millions of years of evolution. It was built for a slow, steady life. It processes one emotion, responds to it, and then moves on to the next. But when you're watching Reels, a completely new emotion hits you every 30 seconds. One video makes you laugh. The next makes you feel sad. The one after inspires you. The one after that fills you with quiet rage. And all of this happens so fast that your brain simply cannot decide which emotion deserves attention. This causes the amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for processing emotions, to activate without reason. And if this keeps happening over a long period, your brain begins to lose its ability to regulate emotions at all. When real problems show up in your real life, your brain stays in that same scattered, overwhelmed state. That exhaustion you feel after a few hours of scrolling, it is not just a feeling. Your brain is genuinely physically tired, worn down by the relentless flood of stimulation. Time is passing, every second. And the second that just went by, it is never coming back. Not ever. Short-form content is a game, a virtual game engineered from human weakness. Falling into it is understandable, but continuing to play it after knowing all of this, that is a choice, a weak one. There are 1,000 ways to step out, but the real question isn't what the method is. The real question is, do you actually want to? Just one thing. Don't ask whether something is good or bad. Ask only, is it necessary? Understanding what is necessary and then choosing it, that is not easy. It takes strength, and something even greater than strength. It takes courage. Don't make peace with helplessness. Be disgusted by it. Build a hunger inside yourself, a hunger for greatness, and then become its slave. No sympathy will save you. There are no shortcuts. There is only the hunger and the path you chose yourself. Don't ask for comfort. Ask for struggle. Because comfort without struggle is sweet poison. It is sweet, yes, but it is still poison.